Hey.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our third PagerDuty MCP community stream. I'm Rocio. I'm product manager of the Forward Deploy Engineering team. And here is Jose with me. He's engineering manager of the Forward Deploy Engineering team. So last stream, we dove into some exciting end-to-end incident management tools, specifically around status pages, incident workflows, and on-call management. Um, so, so before we jump in, let's do a quick reminder of where you can find us and stay connected with the community. So in our community website, you can find our events. So there you can know when our next stream will be. You can find the recording links as well and some additional resources. On our LinkedIn, we will be posting and announcing our next live streams. In YouTube, you'll be able to find us live as well as the recordings, and you can find us live here on Twitch. Please feel free to ask any questions as we throughout the stream, and we'll try to monitor the chat and reply back. Else, we'll give some extra minutes at the end. So, just a quick update on where we're heading. So, now in November, we're going to talk about incident workflows, status pages, and enhanced on-call management. Jose will dive deeper into that later. And looking forward to December, we're going to have some new event processing tools. And as well, we're going to talk about the MCP split. So we're planning to have smaller servers that are faster and more responsive since they handle less tools. So that's something we're going to explain further in our next stream in December. Now I'm going to hand it over to Jose, who'll talk a little bit more about these new enhancements and the community contributions.
Thank you very much, Rocio. Yes, I'm going to start sharing my screen. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Regarding the latest updates, um, as Rocio mentioned before, we added support for the new tools for managing incident workflows, more precisely for listing incident workflows and starting incident workflows on the services with open incidents. Additionally, we also added support for creating status pages updates and retrieving the data for the status pages of a PagerDuty account. Those updates were brought to through the latest PRs that were merged into the local MCP repository. The plan is to bring support for the other features that Rocio mentioned in the next release. However, right now we want to introduce some of our teammates who brought some really interesting near to real use cases for testing out the tools for incident workflows and status pages with a role-based scenario, acting as a PagerDuty account manager and an incident responder. So let's introduce to Rodrigo to start with the use case.
Thank you, Jose. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. It's great to be here again after our last stream. I'm Rodrigo from the Forward Deployed Engineering team. Before we dive in, I'll be simulating the role of an administrator for Acme Hotel, utilizing the PagerDuty MCP server for our demonstration. As administrator, I understand the challenges we face in controlling feature settings in PagerDuty. Incident workflow in PagerDuty allow us to automate incident response processes, ensuring the right actions are taken at the right time. They help streamline communication, escalate issues, and integrate with other tools to resolve incidents faster. With the new incident workflow inclusion in the MCP, I can now get the full picture and contact the right people to clean up, disable incident workflows, or take ownership. So now let's get to the demo. Remember, always check the MCP connection. So let's check the status. We can see we have Atlassian, GitHub, and PagerDuty MCP. My first prompt for today will be, as a global admin, I need to audit all teams and services to identify which teams have administrative access to the incident workflows. Please provide the result in a pretty table. So the MCP identify how to retrieve the list of the teams. After that, it will check all the lists of incident workflow. Then it will join or create a match between the team and the administrative configuration, and finally create a pretty table with all the results. In the meantime, the MCP is working. Today we have the limitation on the PagerDuty side to get the creation date or maybe the themes of each incident workflow. So thanks to the LLM and the MCP server, our MCP client was able to retrieve all the information. We have today 22 teams, 26 incident workflow, but only few of them has a team are controlled by a team. So as you can see, a big percentage of incident workflow has not configured a team, and that's really important for my cleanup. If, as you can see, we have a list of the disabled incident workflow, and I get a full list of what I do and who I need to contact for to create a new action. So for example, show me the list of disabled one, only the disabled one, creation date. So that's why I will reach out the specific team manager to clean up my final report. So it is pretty good. Today as administrator, I can review the list of the incident workflow and clean up my actions. As you can see, few of them has been disabled, and the creation day was over 100 days. In my analysis, I can identify most of them could be for testing purpose, and they are not longer needed. So thank you to the MCP, I will start cleaning up my configuration. Now, let's go to a review for a responders case with Alejandro Spiller. Hey, Alejandro.
Hello, Rodrigo. Thank you for that introduction. I am also, as Rodrigo, a PagerDuty forward deploy engineer, and today I will play the role as responder. I'm going to show you how I manage real incidents using Cloud Code and the PagerDuty MCP. Let's forget about make a lot of clicks, review dashboard, and memorize some commands, and let's use just the prompt in Cloud. So for today, I will see how to handle a live P1 incident entirely through a conversation with Cloud, executing incident workflow, posting a status update, and coordinating the all responses. Ideally using the natural language and the interaction. So let's use this new way to manage incident, fast, intuitive, and powerful. So let's get started. So to start, we have this incident here. This is a normal incident received from Datadog based on the CPU usage. Okay, so we receive 3 alerts. We start in 30%, and now we have 100% of CPU or 99. Okay, so to demonstrate the powerful is Cloud Code or any other agent you have connect to our MCP server. Let's start. Here's the whole thing. As Rodrigo says, it's really important. Check everything is alive before start. But let's start asking about the open incidents in a cool format. Okay, so we are seeing how MCP is going to PagerDuty and bringing the data in seconds. Okay, so here is our CPU usage. Okay, as we review, that could be a major incident because the CPU go high very, very fast. So our next prompt is, this looks like a major incident. So this is a definitely a P1. And what action we can take using incident workflows? Again, it's connecting through the MCP and making the analysis, some permissions to execute the query. We have in that instance around 30 incident workflows. So if we review the response here, is saying you can trigger the major incident workflow with Slack. That's the name of the incident workflow. Let me show you that real quick. In here, this is the major incidents, other responders, stakeholders, creating a war room in Slack, updating the incident priority, and adding some notes and in Slack controlling the status update. Okay, so we have everything. So let's request to Cloud execute that incident workflow. So through MCP, it's managing the incident. And there is a starting the incident workflow. And brings the data again. So as you see, as a responder, I have everything here in this console to execute, perform, and transform my incidents, just sending commands. Okay, let's review that in PagerDuty in order to see how this change. Okay, so let's go up, and it's already executed. It was transformed in a P1. Now it's acknowledged, and the responders was invited to the incident. And also, I believe this create a Slack channel with the major incident. Okay, so to continue, for example, we can add notes. We can add notes, and in the meantime, also we can see if we can notify the whole people who works with us and depend on that service to operate, communicate through an external status page, if it's possible, post. Let's ask Cloud if we can use some available external status page to communicate with. Okay, now let's try to use the MCPs. So it's offering a list of status pages um, where we can define how we want to communicate to our external um, users. Let's use that hotel service effect to post an external status page. In the meantime, let's go and open to see if we have something in the status page. Suppose everything is working fine, but let me reopen directly from the status page. Okay, everything is fine. It's working. It's taking a while. Let's give some more seconds. And now create a network infrastructure, high CPU usage from here. So let's go back to the system prompt. And we have the whole stuff together and the whole notified people. We can send the status update using the MCPs. And now, if we have everything in place, we can identify the root cause and resolve the incident. So in summary, we have the capability now to trigger incident workflows from the incident based on the context and the services has configured. And from there, we can automate the whole process and communicate through status pages. Rocio?
Thank you very much, Alejandro. That was a great use case, and Rodrigo as well. We love having you here to demonstrate how we can put these tools into action in the real world. So right now we're happy to answer to any questions. If you want to drop them in the chat, or maybe if you want to drop them later under the videos, we can do that as well. Or our community website, you can add it there too. Just remember in the chat, I share, the links of where you can find us. First message seems to be truncated. It does not look right, but I sent the individual links below so that you can check those out. Jose, do you want to add anything?
Yeah, just to kudos for Alejandro and Rodrigo, whom, as the previous Stream did a great job with the use cases, showing in this time how an account manager for a PagerDuty account and a responder can act for auditing the account and also for leveraging status pages and incident workflows through the NCP. Again, it was a very useful and helpful use case that I'm pretty sure that our users seeing the stream will leverage in the future. So thank you very much. I believe that will be it.
Thank you all.
Thank you all. See you soon. Stay tuned. Bye
Bye.
bye.